Uncle Rally, another 911 Dakar. And you would say, why one more? And what's with that name? Well, honestly, that story is so good that I think this should be the signature color for the 911 Dakar, even over the rough roads. Tall statement, right? Listen to the story. The Uncle Rally name comes from a bunch of Vietnamese friends who decided one day that a Porsche 911 Dakar shouldn't sit in an air conditioned garage. It should go out, get filthy, get bruised, and come home with stories. So they drove it from Vietnam through Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, all the way into China. 6,000 kilometers of broken roads, mountain passes, river crossings, and the sort of potholes that can swallow a Maruti 800 whole. Lord Alto would have been a great support car though, but they chose a Land Cruiser instead, which Mini GT should make to complement this car, like they've done with the ID Buzz and the Rough Roads Dakar. Every graphic, every scribble, every mismatched wheel you see here is a nod to that road trip, the kind of journey that turns a car into a character and makes us have road trip goals. The first thing that hits you is that roof rack, proper Dakar vibes, with those weathered bags strapped down. But a few things Mini GT should have done. That luggage rack is carried over from the Rough Roads version that they did a little while back, whereas the Vietnam version had those spare wheels or spare tires on top. And speaking of wheels, I couldn't really find any reference to the red and the yellow wheels. However, these came during the end of the trip, is what I'm told. But I think these are an ode to the colors of the Vietnam flag. Speaking of which, the red mirrors should have also had the yellow stars on them like the real car. Maybe you can customize that. Look at the relief map style lines across the body. Those aren't random graphics. They're inspired by the GPS trail of this trip. And the number 19, that's the rally plate that they used for this drive, along with this crest, which you also get on the box. The front end with that splash of red across the bonnet carries a world map too. Though I can't really tell what these logos are. If you do, let us know in the comments. Swing it around at the Dakar's wide stance, the chunky tires, and the slightly exaggerated ride height all look bang on. The rear spoiler, the tow hooks, it's all faithfully done, without turning into a toyish mess. Uncle Rally may sound like one uncle who drinks too much at Indian weddings, but this is easily the most heartfelt livery that Dakar has ever worn. Because unlike the rough roads paint scheme, this isn't marketing. This is a memory, a road trip, a bunch of friends, a 911 pushed far outside its comfort zone and loving every minute of it. And Mini GT hasn't just made a model, they've managed to bottle a story, which is why it needs to be in your collection and which is why I think this is the hero color for this car. If you agree, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what do you think about it. And until the next one, take care, drive safe, and happy collecting.